My pranamas to Bhagwan, Pitamaha, Patriji, and all the pyramid masters. I'm going to share my experiences when I joined this PSSM movement. I met Bhagwan Patriji in the year 2007, introduced by not other than Master Lakshmanan. So there, I, together with my wife, went and attended the function. And that's the first time, I see a wonderful guru with a simple as like one of us, like one of the human being, Normally, I've met so many gurus. They come with a different kind of dressing and all the ropes here and there. But here he came as a simple. That makes me something, different. And here again, of course, first he taught us meditation, Anapanasati meditation, and also talk on vegetarianism. What impressed me is I have met so many gurus, but none of the gurus has expressed that every human being has to be vegetarian. This is the first guru. I was so impressed that he has told the crowd bravely that every human should be a vegetarian. No killing of any animal kingdom. So that changed me, something, there's something should be, So, and again, the following year, Brother Lakshmanan has called me and said that again, Patricia is coming to Malaysia. Would you like to host in your house? I said, why not? So during that time, I was very active in the temple activities. So I have a lot of, devotees in my temple. So I introduced all of them to meet this guru. So on that day, I organized it in my house. And whereby about almost 100 people was there. And Patricia delivered his message, not other than meditation and vegetarianism. Of course, he said he had a good music, flute music, which everybody enjoyed. Then after that, most of them was so impressed that he's a very simple guru and all. And it happens, So again and again, Patricia is coming. So from that, after seeing, Patricia being to my house, before that, I was, my whole family was non-vegetarian. Only occasionally, 2 or 3 times in a week, we will be vegetarian. Other than that, we will be non-vegetarian. And after meeting Patricia, he said, no, you all have to be vegetarian. That time, even Shiva Prasad was accompanied Patricia. When he comes to our house, Shiva Prasad will be cooking. So Shiva Prasad said, we cannot cook in your utensil because your utensil, or you all already cooked with non-vegetarian. We cannot cook any vegetarian food for our guru. So next time when next visit, make sure that you all change all your utensil. Then we can cook for the guru. All right. So next visit, what we did was we changed the entire utensil in my kitchen to new utensil so that we can cook food for vegetarian, for guru. So the following year when Patricia came, by then all our family members become a vegetarian. So then we organized the same function again in my house. I invited all my devotees. I see less devotees start coming. When I first time, 100 people came. But at the second time, only about 30 of them, handful of them came. So then I thought, what is happening to these people? So slowly I came to know that the Patricia is telling, the guru is telling to become vegetarian. They cannot come out from non-vegetarian. That's the reason they are not coming. So I thought, forget about them. And even Shiva Prasad has told, this is meditation is a higher level. Praise is not, secondary level. Like meditation is like university, Not everybody from secondary, not everybody can go university. So in that case, not everybody can come and join, this meditation. So what happened then? I thought, okay, I put to other angles. So I took to my brother's house in Sumun. There, with the help of brother Lakshmanan, we organized in the Venkateswara temple. We delivered Patisa delivered his message, vegetarian and meditation. Again, we took to my brother-in-law's in Kulim. Kulim, that's about 350 kilometers. We drive there, Patisa over there, and Patisa delivered again. So all these people, all my relations become a vegetarian, and some of my friends become a vegetarian after delivering this message. Although we cannot conquer all the people to be a vegetarian, but still. So, and one matter, sometimes I'll tell you, don't do meditation also, never mind, you become a vegetarian, sometimes I strictly will tell them. And slow by slow, then happens to meet Dr. GK and Padma. Okay, so when we start organizing, when Patisa comes, when you start organizing, people to come, handful people will come, not much people. So we think of other angles. So Padma advised me, okay, let me bring some artists from India. Why not we organize some cultural show? When we also organize some cultural show, a lot of them will be coming, right? There we delivered the message, vegetarian and meditation. So, okay, all right, why not we organize? And we organized first time, in one of that Telugu association in Malaysia when they had the Ugadi celebration. So, but there they have not given an opportunity for us to go on the stage and talk on this matter. But finally, they given 20 by 21 booth where we can put our magazines, spiritual magazines and some pamphlets and all, some pyramids and all there. And whoever come over to our booth, we give them a free magazine together and we guide them with the help of our masters, Master Lakshmanan, Master Chandra Rao, Paidi, most of them we guide there. We teach them meditation for a while and we give them some free spiritual books. On this occasion, I must thank Sai Kumar Reddy for giving a spiritual magazine, and the same thing to Keshav Raju, Keshav Raju also gave us a lot of these Jnana Jagat books, when I call them, I want to give a free distribution to these people. So he will send over the books and all, I must thank them also. What we do is we give them free spiritual books, then we give them some pamphlets on meditation. So this is the way we spread meditation all over, because why we doing this is, see what I learned from our Guruji, whatever we learn, we must share with other people, then only our knowledge will increase. Today I'm talking means why I'm talking at one time I can't able to talk, but today I'm talking is because through doing all this Seva, all this organizing all this, I can able to talk now today. So we start doing all this matter, so many occasions, like when last time when what you call SP Bala, came organized one singing contest here, So I asked one of the association, can we open a booth there? There also we organized teaching meditation, we put some pamphlets, some our pyramids there, and whoever comes there, we will be there 1 hour before the event. So whoever some will come from our outstation and all, they'll be there early. So we conduct them meditation because we must, although we are not organizing anything, we just go there, take the opportunity to teach them meditation. We see wherever the gathering of 1,000 people there, like Mano Show, last, I think 2 years back, Mano Show happened in Malaysia. All over from Malaysia, they came over for the show. So what we did, we got our booth also. So there we go and teach meditation. So lately was one more singer, one more artist came, So there, and so it was going on like that. And at one occasion, Padma has advised me, I'm going to bring 120 artists from India. Padma, she's Pyramid Yoga and Dance Academy. She is the CEO there. So what her intention is, she says, when I bring artists from India, I'll bring them here. So some of them are not meditators. I convinced them to be a meditator and a vegetarian also. So I noticed she is bringing some lot of non-veggie people and meditators people to come here and converting. So we took the opportunity to bring them. So we organized, one big hall where we can cater for about 700 people there. So, and what we did is Padma has brought 120 artists there. So on that occasion, I introduced a lot of, with the help of our society, like Brother Lakshmanan and Paya Chandra and all. So what we did is we introduced a lot of people, We even brought two ministers, local ministers, Indian ministers for the event also. And for the chief guest, we have invited not other than Madam Patriji, that's Swarnam invited as a chief guest. Then on that day, Madam has conducted half an hour meditation. Our intention is to conduct a meditation. So we have conducted 30 minutes meditation, and we have delivered, Madam has delivered a speech, vegetarianism, importance of meditation. And along with that, Dr. GK was there also. Dr. GK has delivered the spiritual tablets meditation, message, and start distributing our pamphlets, on the spiritual tablets. Some has inquired what is the tablets, what is that, what kind of, Dr. GK was telling 8 kind of tablets we're going to give. What 8 kind of tablets? Then Dr. GK told it's not a tablet, medicine. We are giving you 8 techniques of meditation where you can cure yourself from any sicknesses. So it was very beautifully, very well explained. And I think some has taken the pamphlets, and I think they're contacting. And last year, in fact, we organized a small function for 300 people. We have, I think, not other than Madam Parinita came. We invited her, and she has delivered a meditation session there, and also explained of importance of meditation and vegetarianism. And thank you for all this, incident. And as our brother Lakshmanan was telling, so I feel, I had a lot of problem before coming to this meditation. I had I worked for temple for almost 25 years, until I become a president of the temple, and one more temple I become a trustee. But 5 years back, I resigned all my posts. I put full time into this organizing this meditation. So I feel this is better, because this gives me a peaceful. I after doing any work, organizing any work, any hard work, I feel very happy. Whereas when I do put a full effort in the temple, I put, full effort, come back, I left a lot of tension because it's not there, and nobody, if you do how good also, nobody, not to mean that appreciation, but then they behind, I feel not happy. The happiness I get only in this meditation, because why I get happiness? Because I meditate. I realize my mistake. I don't blame others. A lot of things, I learned from this meditation. And more or less, I should say that my family are so happy that after they're coming to meditation, we are bounded, each and everybody. We are, we're having a happy family life. And I must thank our Bhagwan Patriji for coming into our life. And I must thank all the masters who came from India. Whoever come from India, we all organize various places, like Tatwarthi Raghav sir, Girija madam and Rajan sir, Nanda Prasad, and most of the masters I couldn't, Nanda has came, and Navakant has came, Sai Kumar Reddy, Revati madam has came, and lot of masters has came, Thank you for all the masters, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much, PSSM Global. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Manyamji.
Now
I am here.
Thank you, Patrija. Bhagwan, my Bhagwan is here. Thank you, sir, for coming into my life. Thank you, sir.
Very nice to hear your voice, Swamiji.
Oh, you made me to talk, sir. You are the one who made me to talk. You can hand over this session to our senior master, Pairitali. He's the vice president of Malaysia, and he has done a lot to our society. Please welcome Mr. Pairitali.
Yeah, namaskaram to all the masters, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia, and throughout the world. I would like to namaskaram to everybody, and especially for Patriji for inviting me to the family.
Yes, sir.
I would like to tell about myself, and plus how I came into these meditations. Well, when I was young, I used to have a fear. Fear means everything I get fear. Even from my childhood, I get fear from family, my parents, and then after that go to the school, I get the fear from the teachers. This is how I started with fear. My life was fear. Then I left from the hometown and came to the town, and then I started to work and everything, and I realized I was with the fear of life. Started with the life of fear, couldn't do anything much higher than what I was. I was stuck over there in the fear. Then I was thinking, what is life? Life is something that the fear came into very like big monster. And then after got married and everything, the fear I implemented to my family, my children, and everything. And then I was going like that in my life. And then what happened? I started to going to the temples and start to look for a guru. At that time, I was started a little bit of realization. The realization came into my life. What kind of life I'm leading? Is that the life I want it? And almost I get frustration and also always emotional, a lot of emotional and anger and everything created a lot. So it was going for many years like that, and then children was growing and all, Then I started realizing that I need to change my life. What I must do in my life. I was looking for someone who can change my lifestyle and everything. So I used to go into more into religious, into temples, and even any guru comes in, I'm there. I'm there to look for them, see whether I can receive some knowledge or some kind of things magical will happen to my life. These are the things I was expecting in my life. So it was going for many years and everything. Then what happened? I really was looking for something was greater than what I was looking. And one day, it was 2007, I think. That time, my brother Master Lakshmanan was invited. He said, somebody is coming to the house. Y'all should come. Y'all must come. Don't miss it. So that's how I was thinking. It may be as a normal guru. It was what I've seen gurus. So never mind. I'll take the opportunity to go and visit. So I took my wife and my son came to the picture, and we came, and then we waited for the guru to come, and the guru was to the gate. He came in, and my brother Lakshmanan started to welcome him, and then garland him, and then wanted for the water and everything. Everything turned into it is backward. That means the garland is put for my brother Lechu, and then the water also for, and then it poured into his lake. Then I was watching from far. I was watching, and then, hey, it looks like something is different kind of person. I never seen this kind of guru in my life. And I was watching, and I was wondering, maybe something is different from other gurus. So I sat when he was sat, and then he started. He was told many things about what is meditation, what is vegetarian, and everything. But before this came into this meditation, I was a vegetarian. Yes, that was, I started 30 years ago. I don't know what has taken place. I just became a vegetarian on that part. So it is easy for me when Swami came into picture, and then he told many things and everything. So easy for me to catch things and all. And then what happened after he told us what is the vegetarian and what is the meditations? I never followed the meditations and everything. And because of the fear, what if I go into meditation, if I go to this, I'll become sannyasi or these kind of things. I had that kind of fears and everything. So when he came to that picture, then he explained what is meditations, what is life, how the life is going to be. And then I followed and a few times. And then Master Lakshmanan organized continuations and everything. So that was the changes took place when Swami came into the picture. And then I realized this is the master who is going to change the entire world. In fact, that day itself, I made myself, this guru is the one who is going to change the entire world, becoming a vegetarian. That was, then I told myself also, if ever I want to talk to people, I will talk about vegetarian to the people. I also want to follow like guru to change people and everything. Even I start talking about vegetarian to everybody. What is vegetarian? So that's how I became more into this picture. So I had after that my fear was slowly became down. My fear was slowly come normal, and then my emotional became normal, and my children got married and everything. Then what happens? The slowly I myself, my wife start doing meditations. We pick up a time where certain time we pick up, and then we start doing meditations. Then what happens? Year to year, I see my life was completely was changing. I can see the changes on my life. I can see in my eyes how I behave to my children, and whatever I wanted to, I had the anger, I had the frustration, I had the emotion, all. I felt so sorry for my children. I really sorry for them. What I created last time, how the fear to them. Then the meditations helped me to control everything. Then slowly I realized what is life. Life cannot be emotional. Life cannot be anger. These are the things who it made me to become a person of something with quality. So I started giving a love to my children, to my wife, and to my circle, my people, and everybody. I realized the love is the most the number one into a people's life. I realized everybody expecting a love from a human being. So when we talk to the human beings, what they are expecting is a love. If you have a love, you can penetrate you anything you want. So I realized that the love is the most important. So I start giving to love to everybody, and I started to realize that meditation gives me more confidence. Today I'm talking to in front of something where Swami Patriji has given me opportunity when I was in pyramid. He gave me almost 100,000 of people in front of them. He called me when he called me, I got really panicked, and the fear, the fear started and everything. But I just prayed. That's a time when my fear took it thrown very far away from me. That's where Patriji has given me the confidence of talking to people and everything. So I come back again to my meditations. It gives me a lot of confidence and a lot of new things happen to in my life. Especially, I'm going to talk to you all about my experience, how I had experience. One day I was doing a meditations. I suddenly I disappeared. I'm not there. I saw myself. I'm not there, and I'm seeing somewhere else. I'm somewhere else. Then I see from far and up there, and I'm seeing myself. I'm doing meditations. I'm seeing myself. That kind of experience. What kind of experience is it? It's a beautiful experience I had in that moment. Then I continue. Nowadays, whenever I want to do something, it is just comes like that. That means it helps me. I feel that somebody is helping me in all the way and guiding me in many angles and everything. So these are the meditations gives you. And I'm already start talking to people why you should be vegetarian, because vegetarian it is the important to people, because after coming into the meditations I feel that I'm so healthy, thank to the God, because I don't go into more into medicine and not going to the hospitals and everything. I take care of myself, because I realize I'm the God. The God is in me. So I realize what I must give to myself. So I want to give myself the best. So when I give to myself the best, I can deliver to the others the best. So the quality, when we create our quality into ourselves, what are the quality we can create? What you don't want others to create for you, you don't do it. So you create the quality on you, the best quality, and deliver you to yourself the best will come out to others. So I learned this all through meditations. I expect this entire world, everybody can become a meditator. They will know what I'm trying to tell you. The meditation will lead you into a good path and good way of how you can see new things. And also the past, when you do meditation, as Saiji was telling just now, when you do meditations you will have a past experience and all that will disturb you so many times and disturb you, but slowly when you start doing it in meditation, it will slowly will disappear from your mind. And then when you disappear and the things disappear, you will become fresh and you will feel so good on you. Something has left from yourself. So you will have a good feelings and everything. So meditation is the number one in this world. If you can follow this, I'm telling you, I guarantee the entire world can live peaceful life and happy life. This is a wonderful life God has given to us. We are so lucky that we are lucky people. As a human being, we are very lucky to live in this world, because only human being can realize what is God, what is good, what is bad, and everything. So we as a human being, we have the everything, whatever we can deliver to our mankind. They are all our mankind. They are all God. So whatever we deliver to them, it turns into good. We give them the best, you will receive the best. So what I'm trying to say is life is very short and life is beautiful. And then it is only one time we are going to live in this world. It's not second time. Second time, if you have a chance, then you come back. But while you are here, that is the truth, and that is the reality. You're living now is a reality. So when you don't realize and you don't learn now, you don't know where you're going to go, and you don't realize that what is life now. The minute when you're getting older and older, your mind will shut down and your mind cannot think of many things. This is the time for you to think now. This is the time for you to realize what is good, what is bad. So the time is very short. This is the time to grab the opportunity from all the masters, whoever teach you what is good, what is bad, and everything. So we are having dhyana classes every Fridays, and I'm sure that all the masters in Malaysians, all are really hardworking people. They really slog for to do things and everything. I know it's not easy to organize things, but we all sacrifice the time on Fridays. We are expecting more and more people to come over. When the more and more people comes there, I think it is the love will grow and more and more. And I'm sure that the one day I'm just praying one day the our hall will be packed with people and there will be no place to sit. So we are expecting that will happen very soon. I promise Patriji that one day the thing will definitely works. We are going very aggressive now. We got chances of people are calling for schools and everything. We will start up, and I'm going full time now to teach people what is meditation and what is vegetarianism. Even I humbly ask people if they're not vegetarian, can you give me one day for yourself to become a vegetarian? I ask them, humbly ask them, can you do me a favor for myself, for yourself and myself? That one day can you sacrifice become a vegetarian? I've changed many people like that. They said, okay, I will because of you, I'll become a vegetarian one day. So the minute we start like that, the guy is going into the vegetarian one time, then you slowly will become vegetarian. So I believe I'll see people, I'll talk to them. Because straight away I can't put them into a picture. I'll tell them this is the way to become a vegetarian. So realizing and the love I have experienced now, another experience I had now, I have experienced like in my house, there are a lot of small birds used to come to my place. And I noticed that what these birds are hanging around into my house and everything. I realized that something they need. Because of the meditation, I can focus and I realized that the birds are coming slowly. I saw only 5 or 6 birds. And then I knew that they need some food. So I started putting rice on that. Today, I see from 5, it became almost 200 to 300 birds. So these are, when you have a love, they also grow and they will sow the love. Now it's hanging around to my area. It's beautiful to see, and I'll meditate on their noise. They always will come and sing a song to my house. So I'll meditate on that. Without music, I'll only listen to this one. So with this, I would like to hand over to, I would like to thank all the Malaysian masters and Singapore masters and Indonesian masters and the entire world masters. Is not easy. I know you all really work for things. Our aim is to change the entire world to become a vegetarian. Okay. Now I humbly hand over to Master Chandra Rao. Thank you.
Swamiji, namaskar.
Swamiji.
Chandraji,
Namaskar.
how is everything?
Matriji, మీ ఆశీర్వాదం మాకెల్లప్పుడు దొరుకుతుంది. Thank you so much for being in our life. Fantastic, Swamiji. Fantastic. We are really feel very great that we are in your circle. Fantastic. No, you are in our circle. Okay.
Yes, Swamiji.
Thank you so much. Yeah, beautiful.
Your message.
Nice to hear. Yeah. Actually, we have listened to our great pillars of PSSM Malaysia, Master Lachumanan, Master Maniam Sir, and Master Paidi. I'm just a small dot. Okay. I just want to share what you have taught to us, Swamiji. The human body made of Panchabhutas, which are earth, water, air, fire, and space. All of us know. And then to operate this body, we have Pancha Indras, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. Okay, but come to real subject, which you have taught us, Swamiji, Pancha Gunas, the values of human being. Okay, the earlier is just the body, and formation. Now, what I'm going to recap what you have taught to us is Panchagunas, which is one is non-killing. Non-killing, in fact, earlier shared by Master Ambari Mujamdar, elaborated in very detail. So, this non-killing, to me, Swamiji, I started vegetarianism 34 years ago, back in 1986, when I studied in a university, second year. I don't know how it came in. I just stopped non-veg and being a full-time vegetarian, not even taking egg. Okay, so that is me. Then after that, when I got married to my wife, she was earlier vegetarian for 4 days. Thereafter, become full-time vegetarian when she was with me. She got married with me. Okay. Then my children, for the past 15 years, no, sorry, 10 years, they also become fully vegetarian. I'm, to me, very blessed to have a family with the children who have got very high temptation to become a vegetarian in young age. Fantastic. All these, your guidance, Swamiji, and also our local masters, Grandmaster Lachumanan, whereby they have been attending Bhagavad Gita class since 2009. So they started, and then also attended lots of classes conducted by masters from India, like Tatavarti sir, Madam Girija, and some other masters as well. Okay, the second one is non-violence. Non-violence occurs. I do practice non-violence. I do advise people not to do any harm in terms of anger to other people, being cruel to other people as well as other human, animals as well. Not only to that extent, even plants also. Plants, we don't destroy the plants very easily. In fact, this happens even among my children, whereby they also feel very sorry if certain areas been chopped by the local authority. Oh, the trees has been chopped. So they automatically feel that it's very bad to do the non-violence. Then middle path. Middle path, Swamiji, even though I can have a comfortable life, no problem. But I feel very feel free to have a very middle path. After seeing you, Swamiji, you are truly an example of how a human being have to live. Very simple. Okay, not much greed. Not much cheating, discrimination on any other people. Okay, dharmic way of living. That is called, to my understanding, is middle path. Then non-interference, Swamiji, where you have you also emphasize that don't ever interfere in anybody's life. That's none of our bloody business. You said these words to one of the session in our center, Pyramid Meditation Center. Okay, everyone has got their own chapters in life. So we are not. It's very personal. We are not supposed to interfere until the matters comes to us. We don't need to ask them. Then the final one is meditation. We have been meditating since 2009. Whereby when we attended Bhagavad Gita classes, so Master Lachumanan used to encourage us to sit down and meditate. Right? And daily it has been a part of our life, Swami, that every morning before I go out to my work, I will do meditation for 1 hour. Same goes to my children as well, my wife and my children. So we do group family meditation. And also every Fridays, without fail, we come to our center, do 2 hours meditation followed by our speech by our master. Okay. Then I do involve in this movement, PSSM Malaysia, follow our grandmasters Lechumanan and Master Maniam, Master Paidi, to go and reach out to the public. So many places we have gone, even to the extent of Johor, the forest, and Kedah, Penang, even to the schools, student schools. We have done promoting meditation, Swamiji. At the same time, vegetarianism, we encourage people to be vegetarian. But lately, Swamiji has become vegan. So it is our new next.
No. That was only temporary. I am back to vegetarian.
Okay. So I have been thinking that, okay, future next step is to be a vegan.
That's your choice.
Yes, Swamiji, yes, Swamiji. It's all your guidance, Swamiji. Whatever you do, we like to follow. That's all. Okay, so that's my our fantastic moment we are in. I believe that this will lead us to a greater heights of wisdom, where I feel this is my last involvement in a spiritual movement, because as we know that in our life, lots of gurus is coming, and we have learned a lot of knowledge. But this is my final movement. Final activity I'm going to do is meditate and propagate vegetarianism. Okay, so that's my message today. I think let's move on to Master Vanisha. Master Vanisha.
Hello everyone, my name is Vanisha and I'm 15 years old. I'm a student studying at a secondary school. I started meditation at a young age, maybe around 4 or 5 like that, and I was a vegetarian ever since. Meditation really helps me out. My first experience was when my kindergarten teacher told that I was stupid because I was a slow learner. After that, my grandparents and my mom taught me to do meditation, and I did for 5 minutes for every day. And then that same teacher came and told that I was clever and I was top in my kindergarten. So after that, when I have any exam in my primary school or even now in my secondary school, I will get good marks, not only because I do my revision, but also because of my meditation. Since I was small, my parents were not living together. I used to travel from my mom's house to my father's house, up and down, even until now. But it's because of my meditation. It gives me emotional stability and empower me to cope with my family situation. I have a healthy and beautiful relationship with my parents, my family members, and also my relatives of both sides. I'm always loved and been taken care of. My friends used to ask me, isn't it hard being a vegetarian? I said, yes, it's hard because sometimes the places I go, I won't get proper food to eat because it's a non-veggie place or something. But I survive with what I have, and I don't want to eat animals because they have soul too. But of course, my friends won't understand it. They were like, oh, I can't imagine being a vegetarian for my whole life. I just kept quiet. I taught them to do meditation. I told them that animals have soul too, but it's their wish whether or not they want to do it. I enjoy my life as a student. I balance my life. I do what teenagers will do. I do what normally teenagers will do, watch Netflix, play game, do my homework, go out. And I also will join Master Ayapa's Pindi daily meditation classes on his YouTube channel. I will do my meditation wherever I am. I'll also do in the morning before I go to school for half an hour, and before I go to bed, I will do in the night with my mom and my grandmother. So most of the time, I get nervous very fast and I get scared very fast. But whenever I get nervous or I get scared, I just close my eyes and I just feel and just imagine that Patriji is here with me. And I won't say the fear or nervous will go off immediately, but it will reduce. So I thank Patriji for that. I love you, Patriji. So that's all that I would like to share today. I just want everyone in the whole world to be a meditator and also a vegetarian. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Now let us hand over to Master Nandini.
Yes.
My humble pranam to Patriji and all the private masters across the globe. My darling Patriji.
Okay.
Okay, year back, I just want to start. Year back, September 2009, I met Patriji at my parents' house. It was my first meditation session, and I would rather say I restart my spiritual journey in this lifetime from that moment. It has been now nearly 11 years I'm in this journey, and the path wasn't a straight line. It's a spiral. I continually come back to things I thought I understood, and I see deeper truth. At each layer, I have to learn, unlearn, and relearn. I had many experiences, and I would like to share one particular experience, one interesting experience I had with Patriji. It was being witnessed by 5 of us, myself, my sister, her husband, and 2 other relatives. It happened on February 6, 2016 at Kelaitu Airport. We are going for a holiday to Kerala. Okay, after checking our luggage, we went to one of the cafes to have some snacks. My brother-in-law didn't join us to the cafe, and we were supposed to meet up at the boarding gate. Okay, it was an evening flight. As 4 of us were in the restaurant having our drinks, when my brother-in-law called my sister and told that he was at the immigration office. Okay, he was being denied from traveling because the immigration office, because the immigration system shows that he had the payment default for his study loan. Actually, he doesn't have any arrears, so all his payment is up to date. I would like to start back my experience, which I had an interesting experience with Patriji. It was a year back, September 2009. Okay, 2016 February. 5 of us went to Kerala for a holiday. Okay, myself, my sister, her husband, and 2 other relatives. So after checking our luggage, we went to one of the cafe to have some snacks. My brother-in-law didn't join us to the cafe, and we were supposed to meet at the boarding gate. It was an evening flight. Okay, as 4 of us were in the restaurant having our drinks, when my brother-in-law called my sister and told her that he was at the immigration office. He was being denied from traveling because of the immigration system shows that he had a payment default for his study loan with the government. Actually, he doesn't have any arrears as all the payments up to date. But the system shows that he's having a payment default. He tried to, my brother-in-law tried to negotiate with the supervisor. He's trying to show his e-bank statement, through his handphone, but the supervisor doesn't want to accept it. And it was a Saturday where the banks and agency all been closed. So my brother was not able to make a call and to check on his account. So and they can't do much about that. Then they told my brother-in-law that you can't fly on that day. You have to go back and check your account, and maybe you can reschedule your flight on the next working days on Monday. Then 4 of us were standing at the entrance of the immigration section. I saw my brother-in-law coming out sadly. He showed us his passport being stamped barred from traveling with the date. My sister and my relatives were panicked and unsure whether 4 of us should continue with the trip or cancel it. We have booked a tour a month before, and make a full payment for it. But I was calm. I don't know why, but I was very calm, and I have a feeling that we will break through this situation. I make a deal with my brother-in-law. I told him, don't worry, Patriji will take us to Kerala today, but you have to change to be a vegetarian. All of them look at me and ask, how is it possible? I said, yes, it will happen. I told them to meditate for 10 minutes. Okay, we sat at a nearby bench. Okay, in the meditation, I request Patriji to show his magic to my brother-in-law, as he doesn't believe in spirituality, especially the concept of vegetarianism. As we are about to end our 10 minutes meditation, there was a power supply. I'm sorry, there was a power disruption in the airport. We heard announcement that all immigration check-in will be done manually. So I told my brother-in-law to queue up at the counter. At first, he was hesitating, but I ensured him that everything will be taken care of. I was standing behind him. He went to the counter, and he handed over his passport to the immigration officer. The officer turned to a page, look at him, then look at his passport, look at him again and look at his passport. And he just stamped and asked my brother-in-law to proceed. Then when my brother-in-law was walking out from the counter, he looked at his passport and he noticed that this particular officer, he stamped the departure date at the same page on the earlier stamp, which was being said barred from traveling. So we continue walking to the security check. For a security check, then we were being very silent, didn't talk to each other because actually all of them was a bit hazy mode. They was not sure what's happening. And the power supply resumed the minute we passed the boarding gate. Okay, so after the flight took off, I told my brother-in-law, look, this is not a coincidence or it just happened randomly. It's a divine act from Patriji. And I told him to on hold on his promise to be a vegetarian, and this experience was a turning point for him to be a vegetarian. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you very much for PMC Global for this opportunity. My love and gratitude to Patriji, my family members, and my light families. Over to Master Shima. Thank you.
Very good afternoon to my greetings to all Pyramid Masters, and very good afternoon to Patriji sir. First and foremost, my sincere thanks to Master Lakshmanan for all his great guidance throughout my spiritual journey and in becoming a faithful meditator. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to be part of today's DMS. I would like to take this opportunity to give a heartfelt thanks to our Patriji sir, the great master who introduced us to Anapanasati meditation. Thanks for the delightful gift, Patriji sir. Next, I was introduced to Pyramid Meditation Center by Master Jayaprada in December 2019. Thanks, Master Jaya, for that. I would like to begin by telling how I was before and after meditation and some of my great experiences while I meditate. Well, I was a meditator before, but then I quit because I suppose I don't see much difference, and most importantly, I do not enjoy doing it any further. So what I did, but my search for proper meditation was always there in my mind. So firstly, when Jaya told me about this pyramid meditation, I felt surprised because to hear that this meditation is for free. So I was keen to know more about it. Then I joined in January 2020. Since then, I have been meditating for almost 7 months. I'm still new to pyramid meditation. But I'm trying my levels to do my best to become a best meditator. The very first time when I meditate at our Pyramid Meditation Center handled by Master Lakshmanan, I felt the enjoyment that I was seeking all this while. I saw beautiful yellow lights, which made me feel extremely happy, as if I have achieved something in my life. I had a feeling like something heavy on my head. So I felt very painful. After slowly, but then I encountered severe pain, though I did not open my eyes. I kept meditating. And then before I became a pyramid meditator, I used to have I used to have lack of confidence in whatever I do. Though I am an expert in that particular area, I would always have a doubt of myself. But now after pyramid meditation, I'm not anymore. I'm more confident, focused, calm, positive, and to my surprise, I have this huge transformation. That is my career itself. I was a former lecturer in college. My husband is a businessman, and he always urged me to do business, as it is difficult to get a trustworthy person for his job. So then I tried. I did try. After working some time, I decided that business is not possible for me. It is not my field, and it's very difficult for me to handle. So I continued to lecture. Then during MCO, for certain reason, I had to quit my job. And then my husband came to me one day and asked me, would you take up business this time? Then I said, this time I felt confident, different than what I used to feel. So I feel confident. So without a second thought, I accepted. Again, to my surprise, I started to work interestedly, more focused. And then business started to establish. I was getting good turnover. So my husband got a few businesses. So he gave me one of it, asked me to run it myself. I even took that very confidently, and I've been doing it very well now. And last week, 2 weeks ago, it is a Research and Development Institute of Malaysian government. We used to supply products because we are a scientific equipment trading company. We trade, we buy and sell scientific equipments to companies. So that's what I've been doing. So this particular government sector called me up and said that we have selected your company as one of the best supplier. So this one of my best achievement. The thing that I think impossible has become so possible to me. Of course, this would have been done without pyramid meditation. I was a meat eater earlier, but then within weeks of meditating in pyramid, the center, I felt very, I started to feel guilty whenever I wanted to eat non-vegetarian food. So then I immediately became a vegetarian. And within 2 months of meditating, my entire family became vegetarian as well, because I kept on sharing whatever Master Lechumanan tells me in the center. So I come back, I share with my children, I share with my family, my husband. And then we also watch some of the YouTube videos about vegetarianism and all that. Whatever Master Lechumanan shared to me, I will share with my family. So actually, before even I started meditation, I wanted to give up non-vegetarian long ago, but unfortunately, I was not able to do so. But with pyramid meditation, I did. So the impossible became possible again. After becoming a vegetarian, I encountered extraordinary meditation experiences where my meditation used to last for 15 to 20 minutes only before I was a vegetarian. Then after vegetarian, I could prolong it up to 1 or 1.5 hours. Now I'm trying my best to do more, because Master Lechumanan always tells us that the more you do, the better you see. So I already see the results already. I want to see more results. So I am practicing more to stay longer than 1.5 hours, 2 hours like that. And why? Because after vegetarianism, when I meditate, I experience exceptional, sceneries that one can ever imagine. Sometimes I feel like so calm and peaceful watching those beautiful visions. So I don't feel like, stop meditating. Then I started to teach my kids meditation at home. And now all of my kids are doing it at home. Sometimes I take them to our pyramid meditation center. There, so much changes in my kids' attitudes, education. They show more interest in the education, because last time I have to remind them to do something, but now they are doing it by themselves willingly. I don't have to remind them, and I have good feedbacks from teachers from school when I went and checked recently. They gave me good feedbacks. Like my son, another good example is my son, who would turn 8 this year. Used to be very mischievous, and I usually gets quite a number of complaints from school. But 4 days ago, the teacher called me up and then informed me that my son is performing better and show more interest in studies. As a mother, I have no words to say how happy I am today to see all these changes in my life with my children and family. I am immensely pleased as an individual, a mother, a daughter to my mother, and a wife. What more would I want? I now realize that leading a simple life with pyramid meditation giving me so much of gratification to my life. So whatever comes to me, I just accept it with full heart, and I feel very confident and positive about it. Myself, and also I have no doubt about my confidence now. So all these credits would go to our pyramid meditation, and of course, our beloved Patriji sir. Thanks once again for allowing me to share my great experiences on this platform. Over to Master Radhakrishna.
Wonderful, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, Patriji sir. Thank you to you so much. I'm grateful to be in Pyramid Meditation Center.
Wow, wow.
So I wouldn't stop from here, because I have this it's like an ambition for me now to what do you call this, expose this meditation to all the young generation. So I have gone to one school near my house to spoke to the principal, and the principal agreed to have this meditation in their school weekly once. And then the teachers were also very interested, because I also spoke to the teachers about the meditation and the benefits that they were going to gain. And the teachers are all very happy. They too wanted to have a meditation class. So it's going to be like a meditation for children and the teacher.
That's
Thank you,
very
Patriji.
great.
Thanks, Patriji.
Yes,
It's all
Baba.
because of your blessings.
Yes, yes. Next. Yes, Baba.
Good evening, Patriji. So I'm very happy when I just had 2 months this meditation. So I just learning 2 months, and then I became a vegetarian, and now I'm every year, every week in Malaysia they got a center, meditation center. So I participating in this meditation. So I'm very happy. Now I became vegetarian. Whenever I see my friends, I just tell about the meditation, pyramid meditation, and show them the YouTube, how they can contact and learn from the meditation. So I'm very happy on this meditation, and I'm really thankful to the PSSM and Guruji and Malaysia here, Masterjis and all the gods. I'm very thankful to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How did you come into meditation first? Why did you come?
Through in YouTube, I listened one message from here from YouTube. He said about the meditation, the Anapanasati meditation is very useful. When I listened to that, I try already. And then then so many PMC Tamil YouTube channels, I was so many messages I listened. Then I became a vegetarian. So now my family also now following my meditation, but then I'm the only one person in my family vegetarian. So I encourage them, and then they say later they will come for vegetarian.
Okay, Baba. Very good, very good.
Guruji. Thank you, thank you.